This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
It's Barnes and Leslie. We are your Morning X.
We debuted a 99X app last year. Guess what? On that app, you can win free concert tickets. Every single concert 99X is presenting, including Pearl Jam, Filter, St. Vincent, Indigo Girls, David Gray, Metallica, that and much more. You can listen as well. The 99X app. Download it now.
I would like to introduce you to the founder of Furkids. A lot of people in Atlanta know who Furkids are. They've been around many, many years. Samantha, Shelton, welcome to the Morning X.
Good morning, friends.
We go way back, and just some brief history. My wife, before I knew my wife, was the first volunteer with Sam when she started Furkids.
She was the very first foster home. She took home a mother cat and 7 kittens.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
And ever since then, and that was how many years ago?
23 years ago.
Wow.
Incredible.
23 years. And I've had several animals through Furkids. And Leslie's a dog owner. I'm the cat owner. And this came up in conversation last week. One of our cats literally dropped dead in front of us. Ugh. And it was awful. It was a fur kid. His name was Lucian. He made it till 7. And Leslie and I were talking off air about what do you do when that happens?
It's so hard because a lot of people feel that energy in the room and wonder, when should I adopt again? And man, it happened right in front of you. And Heather, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. It's so tough. And Sam, I thought it'd be great for everyone to even understand it. So if it should happen to you, what do you do when that happens?
Well, it's terrifying when that happens in front of you like that. The loss of a pet is something that most of us can relate to.
Awful.
We've experienced it.
Yeah.
It is truly horrible. Pets share a part of our lives that others really can't. Our pets are with us constantly. I think, the listeners out there can relate to your dog, your cat. They follow you around. They share your life with you in ways that other people can't. And so when they're gone, the loss is just a huge hole. And it's really important to allow yourself the time to grieve. Show yourself some grace and realize that it's okay to be sad. Really, experience those depths of sadness and trying to get through it and processing it. It's tough. It's hard, but it's something that we all go through. And there's different ways that people grieve and how they get over that. I think it's really important to upkeep your routine, especially those of us with dogs. When you lose a dog, think about it. We're used to walking our dogs and getting them outside. And so when they're gone, you have to keep that routine up, though.
Well, I want to rewind a second. I'm asking first about the physical. What do you do? Because we didn't know. It happened to be the big snow day here. So, and you think back to when you're a kid, and some people that I've talked to had said the same thing, that I thought that you bury, your animal, and that was not an option. And so we were kind of traumatized in what to do physically. And a shout out to, it's called VEG, I think it's Veterinary Emergency Group.
Yes.
Over on in Brookhaven, who were fabulous because we didn't know where to go when we called them. And they were just so calm, so nice. And we took Lucian there to be cremated. But is that what you're supposed to do?
That's exactly what you should do, is to go to a veterinary clinic that you work with that can help you and support you through that time and prepare your loved one for cremation.
I wanted to ask the same thing for you at Furkids Rescue Shelter Sanctuary, because I went through a trauma with one of our dogs where we knew when it was time to go. We had actually had someone come to the house to do what needed to be done. Do you guys provide that service as well?
We do not, but we recommend several in the area. I do believe that is if you've got to euthanize your pet, at-home euthanasia is the most comfortable for your pet and for yourself, your family. It's hard to, pets don't like to be transported in those final moments of life. To be home, surrounded where they're comfortable with their family, that's what I recommend.
Samantha Shelton is here from Furkids, and the second part of the question was we have 2 cats, and we do again. Thank you, Furkids. We adopted, but the other animal was acting strange. I don't know if she saw it. When that happens and you have multiple animals, are you supposed to let them see what's happening?
Oh, good question.
Or not?
It is a good question, and I think there's different theories on that. I know when I had to euthanize my dog Lady, Misty was there, my other dog, with us, and the cats were nearby, but they weren't really paying attention. Some people say it's worth doing. If you can do it, great. Allow them that time to process what's going on. You do have to keep watch for your other pets. Look, animals they're very sentient beings. They know love. They experience love. They understand it. And so they also grieve. And you have to watch for them because that grief can show itself in lethargy or maybe loss of appetite. And so keeping their routine up is important. Being mindful of what they're experiencing. I'll share a quick story. We, early days of Furkids, I didn't know any better, and I separated 9-month-old cats that had been together, bonded, a pair of brothers, and we adopted out one without the other. The one left behind literally stopped eating, just shut down. And it was heartbreaking. And I learned a very valuable lesson to honor the bonds that animals have with one another. And so we had to go to the vet and get appetite stimulants and just help him through the loss. But they grieve as well.
We're talking to Samantha Shelton, founder of Furkids. Samantha, the big question that I have, because I went through this and it was so hard because I didn't want to go through it again, about losing, an animal, a pet, a family member, is when do you adopt again?
And that timing is different for everyone. I know for me personally, I could not live in a house without an animal. Animals are such a big part of my life and a part of my daily routine that I would want to go right out and experience visit an animal shelter, but the timing is different for everyone. I've had people tell me that they've waited 3 years to adopt again. I couldn't go that long. For me, I have a hole and a void in my life.
Same.
And so I would recommend that go to the shelter, just like Steve and Heather did. Come to the shelter and visit, and take your time, and you'll know in your heart when it's right. There are so many wonderful animals waiting to be adopted and waiting for a loving home. And so I think it's a wonderful way to honor your beloved.
You can volunteer. Talk a little bit about getting involved, volunteering, or fostering.
Yes, fostering is a great way
So fun.
to test it out
Yeah,
and
we've
just see
done
if you're
it
ready.
for years. It's so fun.
Yeah, I mean, how many kittens have come through your house?
At least 50.
At least.
At least.
I think in the first year alone.
Exactly.
But yes, it's a great way to volunteer and to help another animal in need and just test it out, test the waters and see if you're ready. It's just a great way to help an animal shelter too, to save another life. So yes, get involved. Come walk dogs. If you're not ready to make the commitment, the great thing to do is just to come out, walk a dog with us, or
Great
sit
idea.
and pet cats. There's no time commitment. We are an open door. We welcome everyone, and children of all ages are welcome as well.
Well, I have to wave your flag a little bit because you started this thing out from your love of animals, and the community has really
Yes.
surrounded you and lifted you up with donations and help. And
Thank you,
now
Atlanta.
you have this unbelievable empire of helping all these animals, and all the money that these people have donated have just created the most amazing facilities. And so huge kudos to you for what you do because it's important.
Thank you so much. And we do save over 5,000 animals a year. We help so many animals and people too. When we're adopting an animal out, gosh, it's such a joy to see that animal in a loving home and that family just so happy to have that love with them. And thank you for the shout out. And thank you, Atlanta, for all the support for over 2 decades. It truly has been so heartwarming just to see the love from this community. And our work is hard, and we could not do it without you.
But
So
we just
thank you.
adopted, and we got a little kitten that's about 4 months old, and her name is Penelope, Leslie.
How is she?
She's funny. Very
Beautiful.
funny.
So pretty.
The other cat's not dealing yet. The other cat's like, I will talk to you soon, but not now.
But your other cat is curious. It's
I know.
good
Curious,
steps being
just
made.
Curious. And a fun fact about Samantha, founder of Furkids, her uncle is Rick Dees.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah.
Remember
The one
the
and
top
only
40?
Rick Dees. Oh, a legend.
And she claims that you and I met him with her.
Yes.
And I don't remember this.
You did.
I think I met Rick Dees in New York, but I don't remember you being there.
He came to the studios. We were all there. I
Really?
have an awesome picture of us.
I gotta see
Yes.
this.
Can you send us that photo?
I
Come
spent
on.
30 minutes this morning trying to find that
I
photo.
need proof. All right, Samantha, thank you. If you would like to help Fur Kids in any way, or just go visit, the facility is incredible. It's up 400. Just go to furkids.org. Samantha, Shelton, thank you.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you so much.
This is the Morning X. It's 99X.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen here. Join me and my compadre, Chris Brockman, every Monday on the Overreaction Monday podcast.
You're also saying the record's going to go down.
I'm saying the record's
But
going down
the fact
anyway.
that-
The guy.
I don't think you're off on this at all. Like, you're spot on here. I don't think this is an overreaction because we have no idea what we're reacting to.
Come react or overreact with us.
Overreaction Monday. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
It's game over. Over, man.